Hello, welcome to English 102. I wanted to take a couple minutes and just introduce myself and give you a couple of key bits of information about our course as we get started. My name is Jennifer Wertman. You can call me Jennifer or you can call me Professor Wertman. Either of those is an appropriate title. Also, because this is an online class, sometimes it seems like you're really isolated and that you may not be able to get the same types of help that you can get in a regular class. But I want to emphasize that even though we're online, there is still lots of ways to get help from me. Of course, online communication, absolutely. You can also request to set up a phone conference or times to meet with me in person where I can help you face to face. So please don't feel like you're isolated just because you're not in a regular class setting. Along those same lines, make sure that if you do have questions or you want additional help with something or clarification, please reach out as soon as possible. Don't put it off. And ask whatever questions you need. There is no stupid questions in this class. Couple other key bits as far as contacting me. The best ways to get in touch with me is going to be through the Canvas inbox or through my email address, which are both on the syllabus. As far as when you do contact an instructor, and really this goes for any classes, not just my own, make sure that it doesn't read like a text message. You want to make sure that you sound professional, that you're editing for grammar. Please include subject lines so that I know what it is that you're writing about. And then also include enough information so that I can respond quickly. Sometimes you may have a question, but if the question you ask doesn't contain all the information I need to answer it, then that just sort of causes a pause in getting that information back to you as quickly as possible. So again, just really make sure that you're including detailed information when you reach out. And that does include things like make sure that you include the class that you're in, specific assignment titles if you're asking about an assignment, etc. So just something to think about as we get going. Along the same lines, just always have to be careful and make sure that your emails, etc., sound professional and respectful in an online classroom. For our class, we actually only have one book. I'm looking around to see if I have it. So a picture of it is on the syllabus. This is it right here as well. It is important to have the exact edition. So the edition changed recently. The 11th edition does not contain the exact same information as the 12th, and it will actually cause you to have problems. So sometimes it doesn't matter, the editions aren't relevant. This particular book, it does matter. Having said that, it doesn't matter what type of format you get the book in. So if you want an electronic version, if you want to rent it, it doesn't matter, whatever works best for you. So, but again, just make sure to get that exact book is really important. And then finally, I just wanted to go ahead and show you our home page and point out a couple of key things. So in Canvas, there's a few little glitches that are out of instructor's control. One of those glitches is there is this little to-do list off to the side, and then there's also this thing called a course calendar. I'm going to tell you right now that those two pieces are not where you should look for information about what is due in our class. They're going to contain errors and not show everything that you need to do. Instead, under each week, you will see that I have where it says literally click here, it'll say week 1 checklist, next week 2 checklist. Click on that and use that as your guide for exactly what you need to do, because that is going to detail each assignment along with the exact due dates. So again, really make sure that you're not using that that to-do list off to the side. And again, the calendar on Canvas, that's not going to show everything. You really need to go to our homepage, click on that weekly checklist, and then follow what I have laid out. Everything that you will need to complete that week's work will be listed right on that homepage under the module. So you do not have to go and click around on in other places. It's all right there for you. So just make sure that you are paying attention to that. And then off to the left-hand side of the screen, that's where the Canvas inbox is. So that's one of those ways that you can contact me if you need to. So again, just wanted to point out kind of where those things are located. If you're not real familiar with Canvas, make sure that you take some time this first week to kind of click around on stuff, figure out what all the buttons do, where they take you. You're not going to hurt anything, so don't feel like you are going to mess something up. You can click around on stuff and it's not going to matter. You can always go to the back button or to home to get back to the beginning. So that's all I have for you for now. Of course, there's going to be additional information about our class in the syllabus and course information. You'll also see under this assignment that there's going to be some directions for how we're going to handle discussions in our class as well. So just make sure that you're taking a look closely at those pieces. Other than that, have a great week, and I look forward to working with you throughout the quarter.